Welcome to Coffee with a Counselor, Grice edition. I'm Jess Belmont, the counselor, and today I'm excited to be having coffee with Miss Popek, 7th and 8th grade special education teacher for math.
Good
Cheers. Good
morning,
morning, Miss
everyone.
Popek. How are you?
Hi. Good. Thank you for having me on.
Yeah,
Feel
thank you for
honored.
being on. I noticed that you have a little Disney mug there.
I do.
What do
I
we have
always
going
do.
on?
I always
Wow.
do. I love
Looks
my
like a
Disney.
classic.
Yes, it is. This is a very old mug.
Well,
Good.
I'm happy you have that mug because I have some Disney questions here for you later on.
I'll be ready.
Um, the last segment with Mr. Fitz was pretty intense, so we're gonna lighten it up a little bit this week.
Yeah, I feel like I have some pretty big shoes to fill
Yeah,
after coming after him. I'm a little nervous coming after him.
he actually sent me a picture last night, and he was like, "I have 311 views." So whoever's next has to be
Yeah, I don't even know if I hope we get somewhere close to that. We'll
up.
say.
We'll see. We'll see. All right, my first question for you: where is your favorite place to travel?
Well, I mean, it's no surprise. I am a huge Florida fan. I go to Disney a lot, but I also like to say, because I go to Disney a lot, I like to go around the world. So I go to Epcot a lot. I travel around the
Um,
different countries. But my favorite place that I've actually been to besides Florida is I've gone to Ireland before, and that was a trip of a lifetime. I would love to go there again, but that would probably be one of my favorite places to go.
You got me for a second because I was like, wait a minute, you traveled around the world?
I
And then
did,
when you
yes,
said
I
Epcot,
do.
I was like, oh, here we go.
I've been to France, I've been to Italy, I've been to England. I mean, I've been all over.
Wow. Quite the world traveler.
I tell you, I am.
I had
I
no
am.
idea. Um, what are three things you do to help yourself relax or decompress?
Um, I have to say, I do enjoy our Mindful Mondays that we have. That definitely is a nice calming thing on a Monday to kind of start the week off. I love doing those. And I also do those with the Calm app on a regular basis, to be perfectly honest. So that is one thing I like to do. I like to pretend I'm on a beach somewhere and, just let everything kind of get away.
Sure.
Um, we enjoy playing games around my house, even like with friends and stuff. We do it on, we do it on the phone, we do it virtually. I'm a big fan of the house party that I found on the app once in a while. We have a lot of fun doing that. We play Pictionary, we play all different kinds of games, but just something to keep my mind off of school and being inside for 63 days now.
Mm.
Um, and I'm also a big fan of the Wii. I've really enjoyed playing Wii
Oh,
lately. I'm a big, huge Mario Party person, and I've gotten better at it. But just
that,
something to keep my mind occupied and off of what's going on around the world. Just something fun.
the Wii, that's a bit of a throwback. I'm not
The
even
Wii,
sure our
yes.
students would know what a Wii
Oh
is.
my God, it gets pretty intense. I mean, we have some pretty intense Mario Party games going on here, that's for sure. But the
That
Wii
sounds
is a lot of
awesome.
fun.
Yeah.
It took us a little while to figure out how to set it up again, but to get it work, we had to, try out a few things, but it's back up and running, and it's been a fantastic job. It's
Well,
having so much fun.
I know you're a bit of a competitive person too. So is that like a big thing in your household?
That is a very big thing in my household. Very big thing in my household. Nobody likes to lose, so we're always trying to one up each other. And I think it goes in the family, out of the family, like friends and everything. Nobody likes to lose, and I'm
When-
one of them.
Whenever Miss Popik's around, the ante is always raised
Oh,
to win.
absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
On a different note, here's a bit of a different question. What Disney character, if any, were you afraid of as a kid?
Um, I was always afraid of one of my favorite movies used to always be Aladdin. I used to always be afraid of the villain in the movie, Jafar. He used to be I did not like him at all. Any of the villains, to be perfectly honest. I'm not a villain person. I'm not a mean person. I don't like to be mean, and I just never liked them. So I always went with the good, happy people. But yeah, any of the villains. But I do remember watching Aladdin, and Jafar was just always so evil. And I hated it. I didn't like it.
I have to say, mine was Ursula.
Ursula. Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
and
Again,
the
a
I
villain. A villain. I don't like the
yeah,
mean
I had a
people.
book and she was on the cover of it, and I remember sitting in like my car seat as a kid, and I dropped the book on the floor, and I was afraid that she was going to reach up and like grab my legs. I was so afraid of her that if she
Yep.
was going to like come
Yep.
alive from this book.
Yeah, I tell you, they are. I don't like them. I don't like them.
Last question I have, is there anything you want to say to your students?
I do. I wish I have so much to say to my students. I miss them dearly. Um, I miss all the eighth graders that I might not even see anymore because of not going back to school. So
Hmm.
I wish them the best in high school. I think they're going to do really great things in life. And I hope they come back to visit me in middle school so we can kind of like close out our little chapter that we had together.
Mhm.
But everyone's just doing a really great job. They are trying to stay on top of things. This is not the easiest thing going around this remote learning. It's a lot of that they're doing on their own. And,
Yeah.
you know, it's tough. And as a special ed teacher, you know, it's my part to assist these kids, and I'm trying to do it as much as you can. But I
It's
just want to
hard.
let them know that, you know, you're doing a great job. This is not a easy situation. And my seventh graders, I hope I get to see you guys next year. Who knows? I might have you, might go for round two. Who knows? Math teacher round two for some of them. But I
Yeah.
just want to say again, just give them kudos to all of them and everybody, all the teachers as well, that, you know, we miss you. We want to be back in school, but please also join our Google Hangouts. Just throwing
A
that in
little
there.
shout out. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, like in the other videos, it's a learning curve for everyone. So, you know,
Yes.
even us as educators and the teachers and the people at the Board of Education office, like this is new for everyone.
Yeah. Who
But
would
I
have
have
thought
to say,
this is week number 9. Who would have thought when we first left, we said maybe 2 weeks, and now here we are 9 weeks later and more to come. It's not easy, but we'll get through it. We'll get through it.
and I have to say, our kids are killing it. I
They
mean,
are.
they were not dished a pleasant hand for this,
Nope.
and
And I
yeah,
have
they're
to
really
say
killing it.
to all my students, they know I'm not very good with technology sometimes. So they've been teaching me a few things here and there about how to make sure things are getting done and what to do. So I appreciate all of them as well for helping me out.
That's awesome.
Yeah,
I know sometimes they're a little bit more tech savvy than we are.
absolutely. Absolutely.
um,
Absolutely.
so the little game I have for you today is how Disney are you?
Oh, okay. Hang on. Let me get prepared. Hang on a minute.
Oh, you have,
Okay.
oh,
Okay.
you have
All
that
right.
just handy on the side
Of
there.
course I
Okay.
do. All right. I am ready now. I
All
feel like
right.
I don't want to let myself down though. I am very Disney, but I don't know. I hope I
There,
don't let myself down and
I
disappoint
feel
myself.
like they're decent questions. I didn't go too crazy because I was like,
Okay.
some of the questions
Okay.
I was looking up were very crazy. I was like, I don't know if that's a good idea.
All right. I'm prepared.
Ready?
Hang
All
on.
right.
I'm
There's
prepared.
5 questions.
Okay.
Whose castle is down Main Street in Disney World?
Cinderella's. My
Okay. One down,
favorite.
4 to go.
My favorite.
What's Mulan's pet dragon's name?
Mushu.
Wow, I didn't know if you would get that one.
Yeah, please. Please. Please.
What's the name of the teacup in Beauty and the Beast?
His name is Chip.
Chip what?
Chip Teacup?
Chip Potts.
Chip
Chip
Pot?
Potts,
Chip
but I'll
Teacup?
take Chip. That was good,
Okay,
Chip.
okay.
What's Simba's mother's name?
His mother's name is Sarabi.
I thought you were going to say Nala for a second. I thought I was
Nala
going to
is
get
his
you.
girlfriend, and Mufasa is his dad, and Sarabi is his mother.
All right, this one I thought was harder, but we'll see. Maybe you know this one.
I'm
Who's the
ready.
youngest Disney princess? Youngest.
I'm between two. I'm between Rapunzel or Ariel?
Neither.
Oh, really? Oh, who is it then?
Snow White.
Oh, man.
At least that's what the website said. Now, I
I
don't
can
know.
believe that. I can believe that.
Maybe it's just from the original.
Could be. Could be. I
I
can
don't know.
believe that. I
But
feel
you
like I
did
have
really
seen that
well.
question. I feel like I have seen that question before, and I think I always get it wrong because I always think the two that I.
Yeah, I took these off of websites. I was like Disney trivia questions, but some of them were really hard. I was like, these are okay. So you did really well. 4 out of 5.
All right.
I'm
All right. I'm
impressed.
not bad. 4 out of 5. All right. I'll take that.
You're
A little
pretty
disappointed I didn't
Disney.
get that last one, but I can deal with it. Now I'm never gonna forget it.
Yeah, exactly.
Now I'm never
You'll be
gonna
like,
forget.
remember that one time on Coffee with a Counselor? I got
Right.
this question. It's Snow White.
Yes. Yes. We test ourselves all the time. We have like a book of Disney trivia things that we just randomly, especially when we're
goodness.
getting ready to go on our trips, that we just randomly just start asking questions. And we're following things all the time on our Disney boards, but
So I'm going to say you're not total Disney, but you're mostly Disney.
I am.
I think
I
that's
would
appropriate for a
say
4 out of 5
I would say
score.
I'm a pretty good percentage Disney. I would
Yeah,
say.
pretty good percentage. We'll
Yeah.
go with that.
Yeah.
Since this segment was all about Disney, I want to hear everyone's all-time favorite Disney movie, right?
Ooh.
And then I want them to tweet and tag my CWAC Coffee with a Counselor Grice edition. You can see that, hopefully.
I have to say, they just did on one of the things that I follow, they have a bracket where they had the people voted for their best Disney film. And I was a little surprised at the winner, but they had all old Disney movies, Pixar movies, you know,
Who was the
live
winner?
action movies, and it was an interesting battle, but they ultimately did pick. I don't know if I want to say who actually won.
No spoilers,
but,
no spoilers.
no spoiler. So it would be interested to hear what everybody thinks.
Well, I know you're so Disney, and I really am impressed with the trivia that you got right. I always close out here with a quote, and of course, it's going to be a Disney quote. So, you are braver than you believe, stronger than you seem, and smarter than you think. And that is by Christopher Robin.
Absolutely.
So I thought that was appropriate for having you on today.
Definitely.
I didn't know you were going to have the ears ready, but
I was totally
it
ready.
adds a special touch.
Absolutely. And I got my Disney shirt on. I mean,
you are ready.
I am ready.
Thank you again for coming on to Coffee with a Counselor Grice edition. It was a pleasure having coffee with you this morning.
Yes, thank you for having me. I appreciate it. It was a lot of fun.
Thank you.